It's Tottenham 2, Manchester United 2, man. I mean, another draw at White Hart Lane. Last 5 games, there's no any win for Manchester United, bro. How you see the game today?
I'm not happy. I'm not happy. The manager spoiled the game today.
Yeah.
This was our game to win. Do you understand? Because we have been able to contain the possession. Like they had the possession, but contained the match. You understand? We were in control. But using his changes, because when he made the first change, I was like, is this not too early? Because even me when I be manager, I know say yeah, it's too early. You're winning the match. You're in control. You're in control. At least allow the opposition manager to make the first change, see where did it go, then you react. So okay, even as you notice, say okay, Kunwa don the lapse small. Why not just make that small change? Just come up Kunwa, keep bring him Mount, show up the midfield. You don't need to do too much. Mount can offer you both in attack and in midfield. Do you understand? At least the energy go there. You go still there in control of the match. But you just catch the match, just scatter everything. I was even surprised that we made the 5 foot changes when the match never even reach 80 minutes. Don't make the 5 foot changes. You know, put in mind, say, okay, one person fit get injury. And we play the match with 9 men, I be 10 men.
10 men.
10 men. So now the manager, even if say, okay, yes, they equalized. At least against Liverpool equalized, but we're able to still win the game.
Yeah.
Now, see how these players now, they dig deep, they build this man out. Because now he spoiled the match today. But these players, even despite being a man down, see how to come back to draw the game. Yeah. But say we'll draw this game self now on the manager, because I felt it was our game to win. Even as he came back, it was still our game to win.
All right, now let's talk about those changes. How it seems say he's supposed making changes because Ikomokuha bring in Komokuha, you understand? Who you think say he no supposed come out to just make the game balance?
One thing where the man, I don't notice say the man do always do for him matches now. He do always change defenders. I never see any manager where they change defenders as much as Amorim they change defenders. There was something I said. If you want to be changing even Casemiro from midfield, if you want to come out Casemiro from midfield, make it a double change. Come on one attacker, then come on Casemiro, then bring him Meno and Ogate. Do you understand? Because each of these people know they fit a pair, Bruno Fernandes on their own. You see that Meno, Bruno know they work. Ogate, Bruno know they work. But Meno, Ogate
They work.
go work. Meno, Ogate go work. In that both of them are both CMs. They can both. They not be like full attacking midfielders. They are not fully defensive. Just like Fred and McTominay.
Yeah.
You know as they be now. So why has this man not tried it? At least if you make this change, then push Bruno go front. Even if say you come on, push Bruno go front. Then you play Ogate, Meno for the midfield. The midfield go balance. Do you get? But okay, Maguire get injury. Come on, Maguire. Bring in Lenny Euro, of which I know say if maybe for still come out.
Yeah.
Then you come on Mazraoui. Do you understand? Bring in Dallo. The change where Dogu. Why did you remove Dogu?
I mean, I surprised as he come out Dogu because Dogu was having one of his best
Dogu has
games.
been in that match. Dogu have not played. They have not started the last 2 matches, of which he came from the bench. So he's fully fit to play 90 minutes. So why did he remove Dogu? Do you understand? Why did he remove Dogu? Ordinarily, Amari they even come out. No, Dogu. What? Why? As in, why the too much tinkering? You only think if the match go well, you go use your substitution to spoil them. If you know they go well, you go see use substitution to spoil them. But the players somehow they know how they did. They digging deep. They make they build the manager out. So he needs to improve on that if he go far for the club. Because one thing that differentiates you from just an ordinary manager to a world class manager, now the changes where they make when things they good and when things they bad. And the fact say he's not learning from his mistake so far. Maybe he will learn later, but right now he's not learning from mistake. That changing of defenders every match is not supposed.
Yeah.
At least allow your 3 defenders play match complete, except maybe one get a yellow card.
Like the way Maguire take game.
But Casemiro was not in yellow card. We play one match is a week, for crying out loud. Casemiro is capable of playing one match a week. Even if you want to remove Casemiro, let it be very late in the game. When the game don't go far, let it be very late in the game, because he was still very much in the match. You are protecting a lead, you are removing your standing 4. Then they bring you on that way, no say, no more of a CM than a DM. Pairing Ogate with Bruno, we say an attacking midfielder. He say the thing no dey make sense.
It no make sense.
It's not making sense. So he needs to work on his changes.
All right, man. Let's talk about the boys that put on the performance and score some goals today. Let's talk about Delete. I think he make up for that mistake that he made for how do you see the lead game today?
Delete are one of the best defenders in the league. Forget about the number of goals we concede, and I still feel like the reason why we concede as much goals as we concede is due to the much tinkering that goes on in the defense and the midfield too, not just the defense and the midfield too. Because if you notice, most of the goals come maybe sometimes when he makes those changes, the goal go enter. When he make those changes, the goal go enter. Instead of he knows how to protect lead somehow, so he needs to work on that. So my best performance, the lead was phenomenal. You see, Mbeumo, that one don't turn cliche now. Now normal thing for a normal day at the office for Ahmad was good. Ahmad was good. Then Dogu. In as much as I don't know why fans don't like him. Maybe fans just prefer. Maybe they just want a player to do what he's not capable of doing. But know who Dogu is. Know what he's capable of. Then judge him based on that. Then when if you say the manager don't they play and when they produce him best, then you can be able to say, but the manager they make this thing. But you expect a player to do something he's not capable of. If you know who Dogo is, you know what he's capable of. Dogo is not a creative player, but we force him to be our creative outlet, which is not going to work. He's not a creative player, so play him where he's best at, where he has the speed, he's aggressive. Do you understand? After you go carry Dalot, they put for match for me. What was Dalot doing in the match today?
Played nonsense.
What was Dalot doing in the match today? Keep me Dogo, of which even as that outlet, he can only improve. He's still a very young boy. How much is he above 21? No, he's not. He has years of his years ahead of him to improve. So leave this boy, make a play ball for me. You see, for the match today, him and Johnson, they were going at it one.
I'm telling you.
If not Dalot go don't switch off. He go don't switch off, and that the area. What the last match now? Watch how we were able to draw that game. So these players I just mentioned now, even Kashimiro said was in it before he was so. No, the players. I don't have any issue with any player right now, apart from Dalot. I don't have any issue with any player. All of them are doing their best.
All right, man. What confidence do you think they'll be taking into the international break now, and how well do you think they can bounce back? And I mean, if they would have won last two games now, it would have been like 22 points now. You understand? In second position. What confidence do you think they'll be taking into next game now?
I think putting everything into context, even apart from the last two games, some of the matches we lost, we could have won or even gotten something out of it. The one that comes to mind, Arsenal. Do you understand? And some other, I think our worst performance this season that we lost very well was against Man City. Do you understand? But apart from that, every other matches we've played, arguably you can say we would have gotten something out of it. But now we've gone 5 matches without losing. At least let's be removing the losing this thing from our body. Let's be washing it away.
I'll tell you.
You understand? More they wash them away. So now we've gone 5 matches now. Like that's another way you can spin it. 5 matches unbeaten. We've won 3. We've drawn. At least instead of you to lose, draw. At least from there now you can be able to build on the next game. Like this one now they have to dig in deep. So but sometimes not be small thing. In as much as they see they do what they do, they are not a small thing. So for us to be able to dig in deep and be able to come back after being a man down, it shows character. Do you understand? So going into the international break, I think the players are going to look back and be like, okay, we've done some really good things, but we can improve. They will know that the winning is within their grasp. It's not like we were outplayed and we just managed to come back into games. Teams are lucky to get the draw against us. Do you understand? So they will know that, okay, we have just small things to improve on. By the time they come back, I think they'll be confident enough to go for the next game.
All right, now, Mike, thanks so much.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.